Hey everyone, it's Phil Swift here. It's back with my first tier list video in 3 years. Yeah, basically my tier list had my list of tier list ideas has been endlessly growing since the summer of 2022, which was the last time I recorded one. And I just haven't recorded one in a very, very long time. And so now I'm back finally recording another tier list video, literally just because I'm bored as hell. Yeah, and so we're starting off with a pretty easy one. Probably gonna record like 7 tier lists today. Not 7, maybe like 4. But starting off with an easy one with day of the week's tier list. This video probably isn't going to be too long. As you can see, I got my OBS pulled up. Yeah, so let's go. Sundays. Alright, starting it off, Sundays. Sundays are a very interesting day because it's very different during different times of the year. Basically, during the 5 months of football season, Sundays are around A, because I love football season Sundays, because of course I do. Like, the NFL is like the staple of football type shit, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, Sundays are pretty good. But then for the rest of the year, Sundays aren't terrible. I don't hate them. But they're not great either. They're kind of like the quintessential C tier day, especially at like 5 p.m. or later on a Sunday. Even during football season, that's kind of like the dreaded time during the week. And that kind of like... It's because you're about to enter the work week. It's a very high disparity between good Sundays and bad Sundays, and therefore I feel Sundays drops into B tier because they can be very good. They can also be very bad. It's one of the hardest days of the week to rank, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't make this tier list, so it's kind of hard to read. But you know. It's all good. Next up, we got Mondays. Mondays, first day of the 5-day work week. We all love Mondays. That's not true. We all hate Mondays, actually, okay? Mondays are like the bane of everyone's existence, except they do have something going for them, and because it's the first day of the week, you are pretty energized on Mondays usually, at least more so than like Tuesdays and Wednesdays, at least in some cases. Maybe that's true for me, maybe it's not for everyone else, but then again, this is a subjective list and no one's going to watch it. So Mondays I feel like fit perfectly into D tier because they're not the worst, but they're probably second worst. Honestly, like there's not really much. Mondays don't really got much going for it. It's kind of the day everyone dreads, but you do have some energy at the start of the week. Tuesdays, on the other hand, straight into F, because that is the complete opposite for Tuesdays. Tuesdays are basically Mondays, except you're far enough into the week to know that it's going to be bad, but you're not close enough to the end where there's any type of joy. You're not energized, you're not happy. Tuesday, you're still at the start of the week. Tuesdays quite literally have nothing going for them. It's like I don't know. What's the worst month of the year? Because it's that month of days of the week, if you know what I mean. That was a terrible way of explaining it. Didn't even provide an example. But yeah, Tuesdays really have nothing going for them. So I think F tier is a pretty solid day for Tuesdays to start in. Yeah, next up, Wednesdays. Wednesdays, hump days, like the perfect middle of the week, are the quintessential midday. Like, Wednesdays aren't terrible, but they're certainly not good either. There's some sense of joy that you're getting close to the end of the week, but there's also the thing, it's like, it's not Friday, but it's not even Thursday yet either, you know what I mean? It's very good. No, it's not very good. It's very mid. Sorry, I don't know why I said it's very good. It's not. It's very mid. It's kind of, you know, it's just there. It's just kind of, it feels like a filler day most of the time. There's a lot of tests and exams on Wednesdays as well for some reason, but I think Wednesdays as a whole, C tier fits them pretty much perfectly because C is mid. And Wednesdays are mid. Next up, Thursdays. Going up the totem pole of days of the week here, besides the fact that Mondays and Tuesdays are switched, I think it goes pretty perfectly because I think Thursdays also fit into B. And here's why. Thursdays are nice because tomorrow is Friday. You know what I mean? It's still a work day though, and you still, especially Thursday mornings, you know, oh my goodness, I still got so much more work to do before I get to the weekend. But at the same time, it's kind of a relief because you've already gotten through the majority of the week. Thursdays are nice. Also, Thursday night football during football season. These days are great. There's a bunch of points about these days that I'm probably missing, but I remember that one, Thursday night football. And so for all of that, I think it goes into B tier because it's closer to C than it is to A, for sure. But it's perfectly into B, I believe. And these two, I don't know if there's any quintessential order for those two to be in. If I had to take a gander, I'd say Sundays are slightly better than Thursdays, so I think Thursdays do go behind Sundays, but they both belong in B tier because of course Sundays you have off school, Thursdays you don't. So you know you might have a project due on Thursday or something. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the two that we have all been waiting on: Fridays and Saturdays. The general consensus is that Friday and Saturday are the two best days of the week, and I agree with that. As you can see, these two tiers are unfilled. Although people have debated which day belongs in which tier. So I'm actually going to rank these both at the same time. You may or may not agree with my opinion. We'll see. Some people say Fridays are S. Some people say Saturdays are S. Some people put them both in S. Some people put them both in A. But in my opinion, this is the correct ranking. Let me explain to you why. One reason is that it has to do with the nights. Friday nights just have better vibes than Saturday nights. I don't know why, but they just do. Also, the sense of freedom you get on a Friday is better than you get on a Saturday. Because a Saturday, yes, you don't have school, right? You're chilling in your room at home. You're doing nothing all day. It's not the Sundays is the kind of the day that you procrastinate all the work to, so you don't have to do work on Saturdays a lot. But Fridays is just so freeing. It's like even on days when you have school, you go to school on a Friday and you know, hey, I don't have to go to school. The weekend's almost here. I'm gonna go home and I'm going to do nothing. And it's so freeing. It's so amazing. The atmosphere on a Friday is unmatched. That's why a bunch of school events that happen on Fridays are amazing. Like football games at whatever that happen on Friday nights. Saturdays, of course, Saturdays are great. But a lot of times they're pretty boring. I mean, of course they have college football, right? During football season. I'm totally not biased, by the way. I absolutely am biased. That was a lie. But I mean towards football. Saturdays do got that going for it, but nothing can ever match the atmosphere of a Friday. You know what I mean? Fridays just have that energy. They have that electricity that Saturdays don't have. Everyone loves Fridays and Saturdays, but in my opinion, Fridays just barely take the edge. All right. Yeah, that's about it. This is a bit of a short one. First tier list in 3 years, so, I got to get back into the art. Of course, this video is probably never going to be released. Well, actually, maybe it will. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll release, 4 tier lists in one day. So, yeah, that's my take on the days of the week tier list. I'm just really just bored as hell, so I'm recording this. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my take. Let me know what you think. Ow, I just squeezed my arm, and I got my blood drawn, and that hurt. I hate needles. I don't even want to think about that. Well, let me know what you think about whatever this is. Yeah, this is the week tier list. This is my take on it. But, yeah, that's about it. See ya.